Well, it's April 2nd, about 5 o'clock in the morning. Um, it's not exactly ideal turkey hunting conditions that you kind of dream of all season long. It's cloudy, been kind of spitting rain throughout the night. It's going to be wet, a little bit windy, fog's rolling in, so thought about sleeping in with 40% chance of thunderstorms, but when turkey hunting is concerned, it means a 60% chance that it's not going to rain. So I'm going to give it a chance and see where I'm going to hunt this morning. It's a small piece of property, only about 25-30 acres that I can actually hunt. Lots of land around where I can go. Holds a lot of turkeys, but it's kind of a coin flip because with it being such a small piece of property, if they're not there, then the hunt's over pretty quick. So the goal is to try to get in there, set up as close as I can to them, try to call them onto our property if they're not roosted on our side of the property, see what happens. But like I said, it's a coin flip. You never know what's going to happen, but you can't kill them laying in the bed. So I'm going to go after it and take a risk that hopefully the thunderstorms won't roll in, and hopefully we can get a bird on the ground this morning. Cannot believe that just worked. It's a good bird. Well, so I came here this morning and had a bird roosted about 150-200 yards just to my west there, and real foggy, kind of drizzling rain this morning. I actually thought about sleeping in. I'm glad I didn't, as you can see. But got him this morning. He gobbled his head off. Gobbled at every single noise, crows, birds, truck doors, motorcycles going by, every call I made. And so I got set up, but he was across the property line. I can't hunt it. So I set up as close to as I could to the property line and put my decoy about 40 yards on the other side of me, hoping that if he flew down, that it would be far enough away that he would still come in and come across the property line and I'd be able to kill him. As they usually do, he flew down opposite way with some hens, and I've got to go to work here in a little bit, and so I got a little bit desperate and thought, you know what, if he's with hens, the only chance I've got, because I've got only about 20 acres here that I can hunt here in Middle Tennessee on this particular property, I'm going to try some fighting purrs and see if that'll draw him in. As soon as I started the fighting purrs and clucks, he answered immediately after having not gobbled for about 20 minutes. And 5 minutes later, he was here spitting, strutting, drumming, gobbling his head off with 2 jakes and 3 hens. And I was set up just right here, and he was going to go straight to the decoy. He got to about 20 yards, and he saw me move the camera, try to focus the lens on him, and he saw me move and started to get nervous. So I raised up and shot him at about 30 yards. But great bird. Looks like probably a 3-year-old. Looks like probably, well, maybe a 2-year-old, 2 or 3-year-old. Probably got maybe inch and 1/8 spurs. So good bird. Probably a good 10-inch beard or so. And completely just demolished his head, thumped his noggin this morning. But really fun hunt. Glad I came. Rain, fog, a little bit windy, but it's the 3rd day of the 2018 Tennessee turkey season, and I've already got my tag punched on 1, so got a few more to go. But it's an awesome morning. Pretty good spurs on this bird. I think he was a dominant bird in the area, because when I hit those fighting purrs, man, he came in running. It wasn't a minute later. He closed probably 200 yards in a matter of a minute or so. But he got a good long beard, probably a good 10 inches or so, and really took a beating on his head. Those Winchester Longbeards really do a number on these birds. And anyway, good morning.